being like, right, how can I win this mid lane, to like, right, how can I survive this mid lane? And then rather than being like, oh, I killed him, hell yeah, you're going to be like, oh, I survived like 50 burning spears on my face, hell yeah. It's tough, but, you know, you could do it. And meanwhile, Jinvencento up in the top lane could be in a bit of trouble. Throws down the Fortune's End to try and get himself away, but it's not going to be enough. GH kills him regardless, and that's going to be your first blood going the way of the Pugner.
Oh, difficult start to the lane. Ivy aren't not really able to...
He's all right. He's having an okay time down here in the bottom lane, within a breath of Yuma at the very least, so let's focus on the positives. But we can't, because up in the top lane, there's some more fighting going on down here, and Hotka can't quite fight into the Timbersaw, and GH immediately killing off that healing ward, and that's going to seal his fate. They will be able to bring him down, and actually Vincento might not be safe here either. Mind Control closing the gap. He's got himself a Whirling Diff and a Timber Chain to work with at any point here. He wants to throw it down. Jim is going to throw down the Fortune's End to try and keep himself alive, but it won't be enough, and GH gets a double. Meanwhile, bottom, Kuro, he's got to go into the trees here, but he's got that point in Voodoo Restoration. Is it going to be enough? No, it is not. Mixer sniped it out with the Shockwave. So they do get themselves another return kill here. An awkward call to the authorities.
Rude's walking over. He's got the wards available. He now sees the armlet picked up, but both supports are mid. This is exactly what Ivy need to do. Will Mikey put himself in a position that he can go down?
Oh, they commit to the fight. The armlet's turned on. Oh, they have the health to survive through it. No, he does not. Ivy, nice rotations. Very nice rotations, actually. The one play they could have made to keep themselves somewhat in this game, and they pull it off pretty flawlessly.
Yeah, beautiful. And they now have like a triangular vision around this mid-tier 1 tower to the north, to the south, in the mid. Like they are going to see every... yeah, they're going to see every rotation here. They should now AFK in this mid lane and kill anyone that comes. This is the draft advantage that they have. Stop the Pugner healing, then it is Pugner healing, Witch Doctor healing himself, plus, oh god, it is way too much. Throw an IO in the mix and it could just break a team. And MC just comes in, steals the Ancient stack.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite dead yet. Those big creeps are still alive, and he's just going to go down. The Omni Slash's on top of him, and he will fall. GH, meanwhile, got to follow him to the grave, and all of a sudden, Otika gets himself a double. Meanwhile, RP comes out onto Kuro. Mixer just wants the easy quote-unquote kill here, and it will eventually be that, but still takes quite a lot of resources to bring down that pesky Witch Doctor.
I mean, this is perfect though from Ivy. This is the contest that we needed. If they
meanwhile in the pit, Mikey's taken down Roshan and claimed that Aegis for himself. The fight continues though as Jinvencento is forced to use that ultimate upon himself as Rue doesn't quite drop there to that Maledict. Mind Control just actually getting caught out there. The RP is available, going to land it onto the turret. Monster's coming in, trying to deal the damage, and well, they'll grapify out the Magnus, but it doesn't stop Otka from just going crazy here. Mind Control does catch the kill onto Rue, who steps a little too close for comfort. Yuma's here as well. He's got that time dilation to slow him down, and Mind Control picking up yet another. You need to respect the Timbersaw as he's going in for more here. And Otka, he does not have any friends left. Well, the one guy here is not going to be able to do anything about it as the Juggernaut falls as well on the backlines. Moonlight's able to jump in and grab himself a cheeky little pickup here onto GH. Mind Control, he's still looking. He still wants to kill off this Oracle. Meanwhile, Yuma is just kind of trading with Moonlight right here. Mind Control jumps in through once again, but Yuma's on top of him. If he finds the bashes, he'll likely get the kill. Mind Control gets another, and it's a rampage going the way of the Timbersaw. Are you kidding? And goodbye, he TP's out.
Oh, that smiles on
man. I mean, 3 minutes ago, Robson, they were 76% win rate going the way of Ivy.
Yo, they arrowed him.
So it's gonna get them the kill. That is an Aegis gone, but a tower falls as well, and Rue might rue the day he messed with Yuma, as Yuma's just gonna stay on top of him and be able to claim that kill. All right.
The line has been drawn by Mikey. He's like, do not hit this tier 3.
Okay, well, in goes Mind Control. He's in deep. The RP gets cancelled. They drop the Chrono under the tier 4s. Nigma, this is not a little bit too deep, but Moonlight is dead. And oh no, the RP whips. Oh, it's gone to their heads. Ivy, is it starting to cry?
Mixer, he has the harpoon. Can he get Yuma? Unfortunately not. Again, they're always looking for that silver lining. They're looking for that little something, and This could be it.
Mixer, yeah, they're going to be able to land the arrow once again onto Mikey. If they can find yet another kill onto Mikey here, then again, it would be a pretty big win. The spin will be forced out, but it looks like the Magnus just going to die out to the Burning Spears plus the Maledict. Mikey just trying to fight up into this one. Zento's getting very low. Mind control's back. The cleanup crew is here once again, but what can he do? That healing ward bouncing around, doing the work to keep them alive. Mixer.
Bait out some spells.
Oh, Yuma's so hungry for it. Give me revenge. I want revenge. Oh, he wants to kill without the chrono. He wants to really send the message this time, but... Oh, well, there isn't a crap. I mean, he's wasted Omni Slash, and now he's going to die for it regardless at the very least. And actually, Moonlight just kind of jumps in as well. But yes, that swimming pool looks lovely, but it was full of leeches.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. They've done pretty well with that. And yeah, I mentioned Taker needed a nullifier and a Skadi. He just completed the nullifier. Skadi's in his quick buy. They have a window to go. They have the Aegis. They might not have the vision, but they're going to give it a go.
Yeah, they're going in. This was great little move here from Ryu, actually, who set all of this up. We'll get to that later if the RP comes down onto 2, and this is just freebies here for the side of Ivy. They TP out on their Huskar, and all of a sudden just leave themselves completely open to the backstab from Ivy. But yeah, that all came from Ryu, sneaking around the back.
His Timbersaw plus supports did an absolute shift, and maybe this is the start of it. They hit a chrono.
Yeah. They certainly do, but
in it, so.
Yeah, Vincento's here to save the day. He manages to heal up Moonlight, and well, Mixer, he's just standing his ground against Yuma at the moment, but in comes Mikey with that ultimate to get on top of the Magnus. They're going to be able to take him down here, but how much damage can he do? Well, not enough to get a kill as the Oracle goes down as well. Moonlight, he is on the run. Arrow does connect onto Yuma. Moonlight, though, not tempted to try and go for that kill, especially with the sports behind him.
No.
Oh, quick blink away. The weakness of Harpoon, of course. But yeah, both teams will be looking to take this next engagement. It is Roshan coming up soon as he does jump forward onto Mikey here. The heals immediately coming out from GH. So the Void Spirit just backs himself away. Meanwhile, Vincento's having some problems here on the back lines and no one's going to come out to save him. The RP does come down onto 2 with the Omni Slash on top of it as well. It's a lot of damage. Takes down Yuma straight off the bat. No buyback either. But they haven't gotten the control onto Mind Control, so he's going to be able to back himself away. Mixer and Otka still in the runnings here, but with no... RP, will they be able to take the fight? But of course, no Chronosphere on the side of Nigma. They don't have their faces anymore.
And the start of that fight, Ivy just weren't really in position. It was very spread, but the speed in which they could then react to the engagement, the Jug and the Magnus saving that fight, getting the big kill on Numa, and they just need to go for more.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking for when the Juggernaut was going to enter the fight, but he was already there. They do get Rue on the back lines, but in comes Mixer and Otka trying to take this fight, but it looks like a 2-on-4 at the moment. Where is the rest of Ivy? Here they come. Moonlight gets involved into the mix, trying to take down GH with that nullifier, but the ultimate just comes out from Kuro. Now, pulling the voodoo switcheroo upon himself. Otka actually has to back himself away. Moonlight has dealt with GH at the very least, so they can take that one home. Meanwhile, Vincento forced to pop all his spells upon himself here, including that Ray, and the buyback comes out from GH to get back into this fight. It does look like this is going to be the end for the Oracle, at the very least for the side of Ivy. Comes out the other side of that ultimate unscathed, but gets immediately cut down afterwards. Now, who's Roshan is it going to be with 2 heroes down on the side of Ivy and a respawning Faceless Void? Might be Nigma before this runs out. Look at Yuma just taunting on the front lines here, and will actually taunt a little bit too hard. The Swift Flash brings him down. He's coming back for round 2. RP, he changed it perfectly. The timing could not be better, but the refresher comes out from Yuma. Now the Chrono onto the both of them. Mix is going to get brought down. Otka's in the middle of it as well. Yuma, he's going to go down, though. He will actually die in this. Otka backing away. He knows there's more heroes behind Nigma, but with 2 of them dead, they can't really fight up. Moonlight, he's got to...
Yeah, it's all on Ivy. They just misplayed their hand a little bit, and we saw the volatility of this game. If you don't utilize Omni Slash perfectly with the Magnus, you aren't going to see that damage come into full effect.
Oh, there's a Juggernaut down here in the bottom lane, trying to drop the Omni Slash here onto Mikey. Will be able to do exactly that. Now looks across over towards an MC as well. Oh my god, they can actually just tear him apart with that nullifier. My goody goodness.
All right, now run it down lanes, boys. You need to force these 2 buybacks. It is so critical, but you need to...
Ivy just go and sacrifice himself for this wave. That is a question. Pink lines have been drawn. Oracle says, guys, does someone do something about this? The back door?
They're just going to get Megas themselves.
Yeah.
Megas on Megas gameplay, potentially.
Yuma doesn't want it to happen, though. I mean, he's backing himself out as Mikey. He's just going to tank the entire duration of an Omni Slash and a Swift Flash and give his life. The Barrack, it's still alive. The one Barrack dream here as they've got the Hex out onto Yuma and the uppie in the back lands his face to this point. He might be going down here. Does have the buyback available, of course, but still a big defense being mounted here from the side of Ivy. This was the point where Nigma was supposed to win the lane. In fact, they're buying back into this one as they've been able to take down Moonlight. Moonlight has a buyback available as well, though, so we'll be able to come back into it. Nigma, can they take this final lane of Barracks? That is a question. Well, not without creeps, you won't. The waves have pushed out. The Megas, they've done their business. Oh my god, and now there's no mind control. They jump back in, they kill off Kuro. Kuro has the buyback. Yuma on the front lines, gets the chrono off, manages to catch out the Oracle. He's got a buy in his pocket. Oh, finish the job. There we go. Finish the vegetables onto Rue. And now Yuma's going to be able to take down the other support. So heroes are dead. Mirana, no buyback from her. Hers is still on cooldown from earlier on. And Odika actually just trying to get out of the map. And all of a sudden, it's no longer the position where you have two RPs and one chrono. Yeah. Hey. Moonlight just running up onto the high ground here. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, the answer is your Hex. So now your chrono, it does come down here, but the Omni Slash is coming up through the RP on the sidelines as well. Catches out Kuro and brings down the first life off the Husker. They have another RP available. Is he going to get it off, though? Actually backing himself away as Mind Control runs down the Oracle on the backlines. Yuma refreshes, but he gets RP'd. He's not going to get it off in time. In fact, he's dead without buyback. Oh no, Nigma, it's all going wrong. But that said, they're actually looking for the turnaround here. They do kill off the Void Spirit as Mikey, he's going to get cut down. Otika, they are going to be the key to this fight. The Juggernaut's still alive. Rue jumping away from Mind Control at the moment. So many heroes dead. 2-on-2 at the moment. It's Otika and Rue versus GH and Mind Control, and neither of them are going to lead the engagement. In fact, Otika's calling. He says neither of these two could actually fight me. If we just run it down, there is nothing they can do about that. Mind Control mounting the defense right now. It's the Timber versus the Jug as they meet each other on the high ground. Support's coming in as well. Hexes are out. There comes the Swift Flash and blinks past him. He wants the base. Otika, his eyes on the prize right now, but in comes that Discrepify, but out comes the spin from Otika. It all coming down to the vital things at the moment. Otika, does he want the base or does he want the heroes? He wants the base. There is that Aghanims coming out from the... It's not enough. It's not nearly enough. They've got the Nullify just to strip it straight off him. Hex out onto the Pugner as well, but it's looking like it's over for Nigma right now. It's Otika. He goes for the Ancient. He knew what he wanted from the beginning, and he's gonna get it. GG comes, and it's Ivy who get the victory.
They have two mainstay names, but still. To reform, take a first game off Nigma. Impressive stuff. 2 runes so far. 3 runes going the way of Ivy.
Wow, free win. Arrow also coming down onto MC, and that actually might be first blood going their way as well. Ivy, great start from them as they will run him down and give the last hit to Otka in the process. So great start from Mr. Battle as well. Look at him, already queuing up this Radiance. He's like, hell yeah. All right, good start.
Game is quite stable from both teams, and now Nigma, they see how low mid tier 1 is. You bring a couple supports and you're going to be able to take it. Will they get denied though?
Jumping on a Moonlight, actually. He's trying to mess with them here, and that does allow them to get the deny, but is it going to cost him anything as the explosion comes in just about in time? Moonlight, though, he's just fighting into Mikey, but he's so low on HP, and is actually just going to drop. Rue trying to finish the job here onto Mikey. Mikey, though, bottling up inside the tree lines. He's going to be healthy enough, and now Yuma comes running on in as they charge onto Jim Vincento. Vincento's going to fall. Rupture out onto the Mirana, who just TPs away. That old Dota classic, if ruptured, TP.
Yeah, Creep song the other month. Was low-key a banger, to be fair.
Was it?
Yeah. You should listen to it. It's very good.
I will.
MC has a Midas, but on Courier. Can't TP because Rue holding the arrow.
Yeah, does Mind Control get out of this one? I feel like the answer is no, and I'm correct. God, I'm smart. Meanwhile, they also lose an Undying elsewhere on the map, but pretty good trade if you're an Ivy fan.
Has the Radiance complete now? Abaddon ready to take off in this game and start hitting creeps.
He's a big boy, Mr. Batten. He is pretty damn far ahead, actually, now that we look at it. As Kuro gets chased off. What are you doing here, Kuro? This isn't the place for you. Helping Mikey get a kill, perhaps? Sure, but trading his life for it? Definitely.
Yes, that was one of those optimistic little moves there from Nigma. They have the global available.
The Astral Step, so... Yeah, gotta be
into a DD rune. Mikey. Oh my god, Mikey, you gotta stop getting the runes, boss. Give one to Ivy. You know, sharing is caring.
Ivy has no cares. Sorry, Mikey has no cares.
I mean, Ivy need to have no cares about this aggression. But Taker's getting ruptured up in the top lane whilst Mirana's dying. Has the ult available, so should be relatively fine. Jim. Okay.
Moonlight also standing completely still. You're not the one that's ruptured, but he was just in the trees, waiting for the moment to pop, but didn't realize he could actually be seen there, so it's a little unfortunate. Getting caught with his pants down a bit. Has been left behind a little bit. TP out though, and nothing to cancel.
I was so scared for this Undying.
Oh, rip me.
I was just dooming. I mean, there's no ult. I mean, there is an ult, but yeah, I thought I used it. Oh, that's an awkward doom then.
So did he. So did he. Yeah. I mean, with all the shenanigans that were happening there, you know, I guess he was just like, oh, yeah, he's definitely a fatty. Yeah, he did use the burrow time.
GH, baby GH.
Oh, GH? Gamer? Oh, no, they kill the bombs. They kill the bombs, and now, in fact, it might be Gamer GH who is getting gamered as he does get cut down. Eventually. It could have been great. I think it's worth it, the attempt there, but unfortunately, it just makes the fire burn even brighter.
Both of those key components of the draft, so... Okay. Ivy, they're poking quite a lot. They are slowly just using up the resources.
Yeah, we have moved past poking territory. And Mixer, he wants to do a little bit more than poke MC. In fact, he wants to RP him. You too, my little buddy. Pos 5, I'm gonna RP you, no questions asked. But now Nigma, they're coming in for a bit of revenge here. Yuma, he has to be careful on how he takes it. He doesn't have the most health, so he just needs to get a kill and heal himself up. But the Magnus gets out. Moonlight, he's not gonna be so lucky. He will get brought down, and Mikey's godlike, by the way. Low-key godlike.
It's just like, yeah, the most abnormal godlike Ember game I've ever seen. It's like, he is getting kills.
Like to see them try something.
Yeah, they're smoked up. They see Yuma. He's currently hugging the observer ward.
Straight in with the RP, but straight in with the global. They're there with the response. The BKB comes out from Yuma. They're still hammering away into him. Can they finish him off is a question. As the jump in from GH is there. They will not kill him off. Yuma survives on about 40 HP. TP out from Moonlight as he leaves Mixer behind. Great reactions coming out from the silencer as he saves Yuma's life and he earns a tip for his efforts. And of course, Jimfento dies to the Ember Spirit again. Yeah, there is no argument there, I don't think. Nigma making their way down. I think they're going to try and go for the Tormentor here as well. Wow. This is really rubbing salt in the wound. I mean, it's going to bring Moonlight down to about half HP. He's the one of the agent, but immediately just going on to Magnus. Magnus, no hesitation, just to throw down the RP, but he is going to be losing his life here. And it looks like Jimfento is also going to fall. And Mikey says, excuse me, that is my kill. And quickly scoops it up.
I don't even want to see the scoreboard anymore. What is it, like 7 kills now? Pretty awkward. Yet to see Yuma really enter the game. 1-0-4. Quite a quiet game from himself. Of course, he's hit plenty of creeps. Sitting quite nicely on the net worth, but...
Yeah, that big creep impact as GH gets sucked in, but again, the ultimate coming out from Kuro, and there's two heroes just locked in together here. Mixer's falling and Moonlight to follow. First Aegis is gone. And Nigma, they are ready for round number 2, and I don't think Ivy are. Nope, they're just going to accept the fact that Moonlight is lost, and they're going to move on with life. Yeah, I mean, you talk about the Bloodseeker not getting involved, but
on top of you, are you going to die? Probably not, so... It's been a lot of fun in this game.
The one of the biggest aspects of Blood Mist is the passive healing from the 50%. What was Mikey's actually jumped in super hard here. He's been sunsed up pretty heavily, but he's not going to die. RP does come down though, but not onto him. It's onto the Bloodseeker. They're Rupture. They're screwing him back into the base. Rupture is out, but what's it going to do? And the Doom out onto the Abaddon right now. They know he doesn't have another life, so Yuma is actually going to be able to escape. Can they get away? Wow, mind control? This is deep, my friend. I mean, oh no, they catch him out with the Remnant. It's just not actually going to die. He's going to TP himself. Wait, no, they actually catch him out with the Soul Rip. Unbelievable. All right. Mind control dies. That's all that happened.
They were fractions away from Yuma dying. That potential communication within the team. Like, guys, even if the game gets dicey, Doom just needs 25. Get the Doom applies break talent. Put it on the Abaddon, and now he can't press his ultimate whilst in Doom. It won't even press, it just won't auto trigger, right? So
whoa, rude. He's gonna get more down. Oh, they actually catch him though. The RP comes out as well. No more global science coming out this time from Kuro, and that is gonna be the end of the godlike streak from Mikey. 38 minutes into the game, but there it is, his to keep you upright. Or in my case, my mum. And then eventually they let go, and you go, oh my god, I'm doing it by myself. Except he didn't do it by himself. He fell. And now they're taking racks, so this is pretty big downward spiral for Nigma. First lane of barracks going to Ivy once again, and echoes of game one coming back to haunt us, maybe. Oh, hold on, finish the job. There we go, job's done. Now look over towards GH. GH is getting absolutely obliterated here. He's got the yours out onto himself, but Moonlight's ready for him on the crash down. Now, in the middle of the fight, Odegaard, his first life has gone without borrowed time, and they can now get down with the real thing, and they'll look over towards the Void Spirit now as well. The Global Silence doing some work, but actually he's going to turn back around and kill off Yuma, and there's his first life gone, but the fact he managed to kill Yuma on his way out already makes this worthwhile. It just depends if he can get out once again.
Will Ivy be able to be big brain, get a chance to get themselves back into this game?
Well, there's a self-doom on mind control there as he gets on top of the bad and needs to keep up, but will be able to with relative ease. No, well, turns around, actually lost a target here as Onica's been able to get out the other side and get off that ultimate. That's not great, but in the middle of the fight, they've caught out Mikey. Can they do the damage though? Doesn't seem like they can with the Global Silence to catch him out, and now Onica's going to fall as well. Oh, dearie me, Nigma, they are taking control of this game, and then some. Moonlight still trying to play around this one. He's got a cheese to gobble on up there and try and get himself out of danger, but the TP's coming, but it's not going to be enough. The root is there, and they could bring down the Void Spirit as well. Buybacks available on the Abaddon and on the Magnus, but not on the Void Spirit at the moment. He needs 170 gold.
That Mikey put himself in such a position that baited Ivy to thinking they could kill him off. Kuroki face slamming his head into the keyboard to get that global pumping.
All right, but Ivy, you know, they don't want to get megaed. You know, they're not Nigma. They're going to buy back to stop mega creeps coming in. Into the tombstone we go. So that's going to keep him alive, but look who's back in. Mind control. He's trying to Artica. Artica's just gone. In the blink of an eye, your carry is down, and Ivy, it's looking incredibly grim for them now. Morana dies, does have the buyback, comes back into it, but Nigma, what is it called? You no longer have another Doom to work with here, so it might be time to just back away, but what are they going to do? Yeah, they're not going to push this too hard. But man, that's a lot of buys. Oh, Mikey and Moonlight playing around with each other. Another step, but now he's out. And a refresher off just picked up from the Doom. He pops it. He's coming back into the fight. They're not going to know about it, and now they get caught out. Where did another Doom come from? Beautiful little play there. He did it under the cover of smoke, by the way. So they had no chance of knowing about a second Doom. Very, very cute from mind control here. There is a buyback on the Magnus though, but when's he going to use it? His teammates are dying. His teammates are dead. He buys back. He RPs. His skewers back. There's a BKB out on the Doom. He's going to be absolutely fine. Mikey's going to be able to jump back across with his remnant. Sure, they'll catch out Yuma, but it feels like a little bit too little at the moment, and a buyback from Yuma as well should secure this game for the side of Nigma.
No, man, we're going to a game 3. These games have just been presenting us with all the quirks of Dota, and I'm happy we're going to a game 3. I think both teams do deserve that final shot to get the series win. In DPC, every series is pretty much the life of Moonlight. We'll be talking about that in review. Okay, now he's doing it. Right, good stuff.
Yeah, tail end of it though. I was going to back him up by saying that's only something nerds do and he's a Chad, but then he did it anyway, so I couldn't even use that.
I mean, you've got to be a wholesomely respected nerd to be able to win Division 2.
That's going to be first blood. GH did not respect the nuke potential of the Oracle there. Jumped in and, yeah, just got himself shredded.
Okay, he actually goes, he goes for the...
He really is, yeah. I mean, he was doing this a little bit earlier as well, but this time looked like he might be caught. Oh, the Remnant, it's just a smidge off the mark, and that's going to be the difference maker here. Moonlight, he can't come closer. He's going to get Reapers. Never mind, he's going to get Reapers, but he's got one more raindrop remaining, but in comes Kuro from the side. They get the kill. They'll both go down. Mikey will fall, but as will Moonlight.
That was a difference of...
So, Jim's used a fair few amount of Purifying Flames here, so Mind Control's able to heal himself up quite neatly afterwards. Ultimate just being thrown onto Moonlight to make sure he's going to remain healthy for this one. It's the slowest gank I've ever seen in my life, but now the Chain Frost comes in. They might have just caught out Moonlight. Nope, he does still get off that Dissimulate to get himself to safety. No, he's dead. And Mind Control lives through it all. And Onika, he's in trouble as well. It's another hero dead. Both big calls brought down on the side of Ivy. Mind Control just doesn't freaking die.
And that was the difference of dispelling the Purifying Flames or not. And sure, Mixer's going to use this window of opportunity to go into Mikey.
Oh,
but the Scythe up insta-dead.
My God.
And now he's got 2 charges of the Vessel, so he's very happy he's got that available. Ivy are going to be kicking him. Ivy, they need to buy a low sub on this Timbersaw and then offer him up as bait at the front line. because Naga Siren, of course, we've already mentioned, isn't going to be doing too much. But if Timber can soak up the key spells, like a Scythe or something, then Moonlight can
Smoke
pop off.
immediately pops. The Chain Frost comes bouncing on through with Reaper's side, but Jimson Senso gets up the save. Is it going to make a difference? though? I don't think so. Moonlight, will he heal enough inside the fountain? No, he will not. Drops dead immediately. Mixer on the run here as well. Going to stick around and just make sure he grabs that plate mail off his courier.
With the song, it's like, boss, you barely have Manta to your name. Maybe you should give it to the mobile heroes to give it a go. But Moonlight in the bot lane. MC should be... Okay, Doom's off the Grim. The Grim?
The Oracle.
Ugh, the Oracle. But it looked pretty grim. There you go. That's what I was trying to say, of course.
Yep, certainly did. Yeah, no one's making Grimstroke anymore. Moonlight.
Sad, actually.
He's gone. He's going to get cooked here. Unlucky. Mind Control taking down 2 heroes. It feels good.
Oh, Yuma's all by his own.
Oh, wait. This isn't on the playing cards. Well, Mind Control's coming across to help him out, and all of a sudden with a 2-hero advantage, they might just be able to turn around and fight this one. In fact, Mind Control's going to pick up the kill onto the Mirana. Life number 1 does go down off the Templar Assassin. Now, can they capitalize upon this on the side of Ivy? The answer does seem to be no at the moment. They're going to try and turn around and try and find Mind Control instead. Mind Control might have just given his life up for the side of Yuma here, and that's exactly what seems to be happening. Oh my god, heavy damage coming into Audica though. He's got to be a little bit careful. Jim Vincenzo, he's taking some heavy hits as well. Nigma, they have arrived, and I think it's time for Ivy to get themselves out. Though Mixer is trying to see if there's an opportunity onto GH. He thinks there is one as Moonlight engages as well. They kill him off, but the explosion still lands. Reaper's Scythe comes on down on Mixer, gets the kill onto him. Moonlight needs to leave. He's trying to get himself out with the piggy pole, but there's no pole quick enough to pick his way out of this one. Move across to the side, but Yuma's got him dead to rights. One right click, and down he goes.
The start of that fight, Ivy probably felt like they had all the opportunities in the world for them to want to run around the map, so they didn't lose any net worth from this play.
Yeah,
I think if anything, it just puts bigger emphasis on the next Roshan to be their timing. Like, you're never ending the game on their first Aegis, right? So if you can double your lead with 1 Aegis, you kind of count it as a win.
Sure.
It might
a lot
visually
of coming out the GH here.
Yeah.
Makes that immediately looking for.
Oh no! Everything I just said is undoing. He wishes he had Aegis right now.
Oh my Jesus Christ, you're just cutting off. Well, I mean, they might be able to get a bit of revenge for Rue here, but with Mikey coming in, I don't think so. The T-Governor...
I like it a lot. It gives a little bit of breathing room to make moves compared to just, hello, I'm Necrophos, please come to me.
Please just stay still as I'm slowly march towards you. Chain Frost being used. This is a decent amount of damage, but it's still going to result in Kuro's death. And to be honest, Chain Frost, Main Frost. I'll quickly kill off the Ice Spire. They have seen Yuma here as well. Yuma, no PKB, so very possible they can actually bring him down here. Let's see. Nigma, the cavalry is starting to arrive, but only GH here at the moment. Jumping in, it's a nice stun coming through, but the arrow connects, and Yuma is gone. Doom now comes down onto both the Timbersaw and the Doom. Moonlight looking forward, wants to finish off GH here, will be able to do exactly that. Mikey now on top of him, but the song is out from Audica. He just wants to slow things down, give them a chance to catch their breath, and now move on to Mind Control. They'll let Mikey live, but they will bring down the Doom.
He has Deathseeker in 3, should be able to disengage from this. Necrophos not going to be going down. Kuroki going for a super aggressive ward behind this tier 2 tower top lane. Yuma kind of following his captain in. You're getting chased down the entire time. It wasn't a team fight, it was a one-sided slaughter.
The biggest thing here is that
and Yuma again! He just showed...
Whoa, Yuma, no, you can't be going down like this, my friend. You cannot be going down like this, but it doesn't make a difference. He's already dead. Ivy, they're finding their timings. I don't know how, but they're doing it. Kuro is gone. They're looking towards Mind Control again here. Audica, though, is kind of low, needs to get himself out. Jim Vincenzo has nothing more to give him. Mind Control just standing...
True. That's why Division 2 is such a banging division. It's like the raw talent, they're so close, but it's like that extra 5% of needed to make them that true team as they find themselves around the top.
They're moving on to Mikey. They've got the Hex out onto him, actually, but do they have the damage to follow up with? Yes, they do. He's gone. Moonlight stunned, but he's going to come back and immediately jump onto GH, looking for his next target. Now, those bombs are down, though, and doing quite a lot of damage, but not enough to threaten. Now, Yuma jumps in, gets a kill onto the Void Spirit, and Doom's come down onto Naga Siren as well. Great target found from Mind Control. Naga, she's just going to happily sit in the ring, though, kind of not taking too much damage to worry about here, but they are going to be able to get Jim the backlines here. The immediate buyback coming out out from the Oracle, though, as they see their opportunity to fight. Blink to the side from Mr. Yuma. Can they close the gap? Otika's on top of him, just slashing away, and down goes the TA once again. Otika claims the crown as king of the carries in this game. Song comes out to make sure they get their kill onto the Lich as well. Cancelled early to just take him out and move on to the next one. 4 heroes dead on the side of Nigma. Could this be the beginning of the end for Nigma Galaxy in the series?
Everything for their team to feel good. And
yeah. But he's trying, though. He's gone for the tags again. He's approaching level 25. But there's a bit of fighting going on right now, and they've already caught up the Oracle, actually. He is going to be able to get that ultimate off, but okay, Reaper's Scythe, why not? Make absolutely sure he's going to die. Well, and pop. Down he goes. GH has also fallen, though, as Ivy's made a bit of a counter-initiation on the sidelines. Void Spirit. It's got to be a little bit careful here. Yuma does have a crap ton of damage to pump out when the need requires it.
Doom has Ags, though. Doom has Ags.
Yeah. Very important to keep an eye on this in this fight. Not 25 just yet, but doesn't matter. Tries to get on top of the Naga Siren, but it's kind of tricky. He's a little slow, but they're going to be able to keep track on Otika. Otika trying to get away, but cannot do it. Down goes the Naga Siren. All right, Nigma back in business. Now they look over towards Mixer as well. Mind Control keeping the momentum going for now. The Doom does run out, so Mixer can make some sort of escape attempt here. Turns around with the Hex onto the Doom. That'll spur them to go for a different target, and that target is going to be Moonlight. Yuma actually has the wrong target there on the Meld Strike, but it doesn't make a difference. Moonlight's dead regardless. Mixer now all alone. Needs to get away. A little baby Timber Chain across is not going to save you, sir. He is dead as well, and it is Nigma back in the action as they bring down 4.
Just one moment for Ivy after such a beautiful...
Illusions, though. I'm wondering how much they value the mirror images. 10 seconds left on the cooldown of that. Mind Control, he's going in. He pops the Doom. He goes straight for him. The 4 staffs are there, but not enough to get the Nagasara to safety. She is going to get cut down. That is the first life gone, but don't forget, that is an Aegis. Meanwhile, in the back, they're trying to bring down things, but look at the Chain Frost. It's doing so much damage. Moonlight's forced to pop the cheese. Jumps in, Refresher, fights it up again, but Mind Control, he's just on the tail end of Doom here. He's looking over towards Jim Fence. She needs to
also just doom the Naga, to be fair. Rather than dooming himself, he just throws it on top of the Naga. Like, she carries the Doom. Could be cool, because so far he's always been dooming himself. Hard
to catch 301. You got to blink in with the Stomp and the Shiva's Guard. Well, no, they just got to use on herself. Doom onto 3 heroes straight off the bat, but they bring down Mikey regardless. Mind Control can't decide on the target here. He's running around. And he's going to get slept. He does have the Refresher Orb, however, so he is going to be able to come back and go again. And the TP gets cancelled. Mind Control, he finds a blink. Oh no, Otika gets caught out. Reaper Scythe comes cutting on down. Buyback available from the Naga Siren, but that was the tail end of the first Doom. Mind Control has another one here. Maybe Kuro gets left behind. He's got a 4 staff in just a second here. Mixer, he's chasing. He's got the Hex, a blink in 4. They might even be looking for more here. Mind Control's just behind him. Mind Control commits. He pops the Doom on himself and goes forward. He wants to try and bring down Moonlight. Is this the play, though, is the question. And the answer, I don't know. GH comes jumping in on this one. They're going to look over towards the Nagasaren. Nagasaren has no buyback here. They see the opportunity. They buy back on the Templar Assassin. They want to try and take this one. Double Doom coming out from Mind Control. Not leaving the Nagasaren alone. Jesus Christ, stop following me, bro. Just get off the waveform here, but it's going to make a difference. 4 staff is out. He just will not stop. Otika on the run down the river. Gets a chance to pull off the mirror image, and well, the song comes out. The brakes are pressed. We get a minute. Yuma is BKB, but for just a second, but they've chosen their target. They want to go for Yuma right now. The nullify, the Hex, it is there. No buyback on this TA. If she does, GH comes in. Could he be the savior of Nigma right now? No, he is not. Moonlight is there. Brings down Yuma, dead for the full count. No Mikey, no Yuma. Jim will die here, but surely Mind Control cannot face them all by himself. It doesn't look like there's going to be a chance for him. He is going to die. He's got a buyback, but I think this might be the end for Nigma. Ivy, have they actually done it, T?
What an incredible fight. Like Kuroki, the chase now, not only do they kill off Yuma going for the tier 3 bottom, utilizing the Naga buyback, well, they didn't even need the Naga, but still, they chase, they continue going. I don't even think Nigma expected them to chase that far, but they had that smell of blood. They were like, okay, we're gonna go for it. And now Nigma, they're desperately trying to skip waves. They know they have nothing else in the tank, and Doom, he's the only one with buyback.
Yeah,
congrats, mate. You might kill Jam for the fun of it, but look at your base.
The game's over. I think it's over. Doom doing what he can.
With such a clutch fight.
Look at these deaths. Look at these timers. People aren't going to come back in time. Onika, he's looking for the end. They have a Fortify. It's important to mention, and they're just going to pull it out right now. All they're really going to have to defend this is a Doom and a Techies. It's realistically not enough. Mind Control, he's not even got a Doom to play with here. He's just got a Hope, and I think that Hope is going to shortly be crushed. In fact, they're just going to target the Ancient. Oh my god. Nigma lose to Ivy in a 2-1 series. Unbelievable performance from Ivy this one. I can't believe it, T. I actually can't believe it. That is insane.